Hey guys, in this video, what I want to do, I want to share everything I know about normalization. Maybe I'll die one day and you'll still know how to do normalization. Hey, it's a good deal, right? So, if you're using CMDB normalization, there's a knowledge module that you should probably get, and that knowledge module is this. I'll share the link in the description, but this knowledge module here covers everything you need to know about normalization. Okay, so from the top, first, what is the solution? You need CMDB inline normalization. You need to know what triggers normalization. You need what it looks like in a server group to have normalization, and also understand why does normalization matter. Why does it need to be have a multi-tenancy, a global company, unknown versions, patches, etc., alias mappings, etc. So first thing, you want to set your normalization to be inline, and that is done in a dataset. So if you have a dataset already configured, make sure it matches this. It has to have name and CTI lookup. It needs to be online and needs to have approved CIs to be added. Also check this, allow new product catalog entry. I have it unchecked over here, but you should have it checked in your configuration. Then you want to do a preserve manual edit, and all these features here, including custom, if you have anything custom, included in there, okay? So dataset configuration here, my BMC dream dataset is configured to be inline, and it's running continuously, obviously, and it's allowing unapproved CIs, and it allows new product catalog entry. That's the job configuration, okay? So for the actual class itself, you must have a list of what is allowed and what is not allowed in the normalization. Although if you uncheck version and patch number, it will still fail if you have versions or patches. So if you don't want to use versions, do never add any patches or versions at all, because it will fail and you'll have to add an unknown version just to normalize data that doesn't have version or patch number specified. Okay, so it will look like this, and the schema, actually there's a schema for this, and in the schema, the fields, you want to look for things like this, but you'll have an actual version, a number associated in there. I don't have it open right now. Let me bring it. So check out that knowledge module. It has everything you need. I can't edit it because I no longer work at BMC, but I think that's one of the most effective cases I've ever written over there. Um, One thing to look for here is when you write a job. So in this job, what you want to do is you want to run a query that finds CIs that do match on the manufacturer name, in manufacturer name field in the CMDB, and in the company. So here I do a comparison. Now I want to make sure that the manufacturer name and company value for the specific manufacturer is exactly the same, because if it's not, it will fail to normalize, and that's one of the most frustrating things in a CMDB, is to see things failing to normalize. So this job right here, where this query right here, you can see goes and aligns it with the matching class name, and then sends it to the step to actually create a CI in a data set that it's been configured to run inline and create new CI. So the create PCD entry is a data set where if I send this data into, it'll create new CIs in the product catalog. So that's why I want to do this. So here, when I run this, these will be created for, let's say, operating system. So operating system will have these CIs created in there, and they'll be in a product catalog. And now I have everything normalized. So next time normalization runs, and it will normalize like BMC ADM data set, everything will normalize. Now there, like I was saying, there is a way to get the alternate solution to see if anything doesn't match, and that would be like these right here. So this query finds those that Cloud Foundry, for example, is not the same because it's Cloud Foundry without the space. So this query here will find all of those that do not match, and I need to go and fix them. Okay, so they must be exactly the same. If they're not the same, you must run this query and find those and then fix them by either disabling the duplicate or fixing if there's only one record that says this, then your normalization is not working for these manufacturers and you must have it there. So run this particular query to get that other data in. You'll be good to go. Let me know if you need any help. I'll share this in the chat.